Uh, just tell me about how you grew up and about your parents and you grew up in the ministry and what you experience, what you observe, and what you appreciate or kind of opposite negative po pero what did you mm, kind of felt when you grew up?
Mm.
Mm.
I will look at
No need to look at me. Alin na, alin na. Ako
I
na.
will look at you.
Mm.
Okay. Um yeah, I grew up in a very loving and supportive family. My parents are in the full-time ministry as pastors in the church. Um, I could say that my childhood is full of adventure and at the same time full of colors. Because we met a lot of people, been to different places. So that's like one of the things that I like during my childhood, that we're able to um, meet different kinds of people and experience their care, their love, their hospitality. And yeah, as a kid, it was a adventure in knowing other kids as well, playing during conferences when my parents are in the camps or in conferences. They'll just bring me anywhere they will go, and I'm just there playing, having the best time of my life. They just allow me to explore nature and playing with kids. So I think that's one of the things that I like, because I'm with my parents at the same time. I'm able to explore on my own without being so restricted in four corners of a house. Um, but the downside of that was we didn't have a sense of permanence. Um, like we would just stay in a place for 4 years, 6 years, or 2 years. And I think that's one of the painful part of being a pastor's kid, where there's no sense of permanence. Uh, the relationships that I built with other kids are not like, as long as I would want it to be. So I think that's one of those painful painful experience of transferring to one place to another, despite of there's so much color and adventure in this kind of lifestyle, in this kind of a calling that God has allowed us in our family. Yeah, and I didn't see any like separation of ministry and family. It's like family is a ministry, ministry is a family. My parents were very consistent of their love in and out our home. I could see their love for other people with our church members, and at the same time, it's also present in our home, where we also let others live with us, experience the the love, um the love that is unconditional, even though some of these kids or young people, we are not related with, my parents allow them to stay with us and supported them in some ways. So that's how also I grew my heart, my compassion, my love, towards helping and serving other people. Uh, so that so those like actions, made a significant impact to how I see the world today. That my life is not just for myself, being successful or having this and that, but, um, a, a life, a fulfilling life is a life that is serving, helping, and loving others. Yeah, and, my parents were very supportive in my studies, in, yeah, in all the things that I want to do. There's no I didn't feel that there I didn't feel of like controlling, but I felt growing up that they trust me in the things that I want to do. So yeah, I could say that I'm very blessed that I have that kind of upbringing with my parents. Um, um, and yeah, I think it was easy for me to love God and serve God because of the experience that I have with my parents. They're the tangible expression of God's love for me. Uh, that even though as a kid I was, you know, disobedient or did this, things that are not good, but yet they discipline me in a way that is loving, and that I understood why they disciplined me. And so that's how I see God as, my loving, heavenly Father, uh, that He cares and loves me so much.
How, like how how do they discipline you so that you know that it's
Um, they would My main disciplinarian is my papa. He's the one like spanked me using belt, but afterwards, papa would, um, calm me down if I'm crying, and then I will remember we'll go out, and then he will explain to me why, and then he will just talk and tell stories and stuff like that. So yeah, um, there was tough love, but at the same time, there's also like that caring love. Um, yeah. What else? What questions?
yeah. It's a bit funny question maybe, but what did you run from, like the marriage relationship? Because I think your papa and mama kind of really good
Mhm.
in the relationship.
uh, I could see that, marriage is about partnership and friendship, having companion in good times and in bad times. Like, we went through a lot in the family, especially like during the sickness of my mama. Like, she went through different kinds of hospitalization, yet the the commitment, the love, the care, and support of my papa was unwavering. Like it was constant. And yeah, so I think that's one of the things that I learned in their marriage, that marriage is really a commitment in good times and in bad times. And it's that deep friendship. Yeah, it's that deep friendship and partnership that they blended well together. Both of them have different kinds of strengths and weaknesses, but they like became compatible with each other. Yeah, through that. And yeah, yeah.
Mm. So growing up in ministry, like more doing ministry together as a
Mhm.
family, that affect your decision to work in CCC like that.
Yeah, yeah, it was not that difficult for me to make a decision to be in full-time ministry, because what, the one that I've said, that they are very supportive in my decisions in life, because I know that they trust me. So it was, yeah, easy for me to be committed in the full-time ministry, because I know that my parents are there, no matter what, even though they've sacrificed a lot during my college years for me to finish my degree. But yet, when I told them that I would like to serve in CCC, or now crew, in the full-time ministry, um, I was like confident that they would be supportive with my decision. And yeah, and all through those years they were there for me. And during my down moments in the ministry, like, they were really my inspiration. Like, oh, my parents, like, how how were they able to go through with the challenges in the ministry. So I have that kind of um yeah, inspiration that I could get from them. Yeah.
Was it hard when your mama was sick for you? You were already in college?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, when she had cancer, that was, I think, the hardest time of my like life, because of course I love my mama so much, and I don't want to lose her as early as that. So I really pray to God that he will spare her, and she would, yeah, live longer. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. And you were in college? College?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I was in, yeah, I was graduating at that time, and I think that was also the turning point,
Mm.
that I made a decision to serve the Lord in full-time ministry, so that life is just so short, and anything could happen.